In the late 24th century, Earth was no stranger to challenges. Having overcome environmental disasters, political upheaval, and the advent of interstellar travel, humanity stood on the cusp of a new era, but nothing could have prepared them for the message that arrived one fateful day in 2347. A cryptic transmission intercepted by a deep space monitoring station on the moon Titan. The message was fragmented, but its intent was unmistakable. A warning of an impending invasion by a race known as the Krylocks. The news of the impending threat spread like wildfire across the planet. Governments, corporations, and individuals who had once been divided by borders and beliefs found themselves united against a common enemy. In a world teeming with advanced technology and AI, it was the human element that emerged as the beacon of hope. Commander Jack Ryland, a man forged in the fires of Earth's past conflicts, was chosen to lead the planetary defense. His reputation as a brilliant strategist and a fearless leader made him the ideal candidate to unite Earth's disparate forces. Ryland's first action was to summon his old comrades and the brightest minds on Earth to form a war council, devising strategies to counter the alien threat. As Earth's defenses mobilized, the atmosphere was tense. Spacecraft were retrofitted for combat, soldiers trained with a fervor driven by the survival instinct, and scientists worked tirelessly to unlock potential advantages hidden in the alien message. Every human on Earth felt the weight of the impending confrontation, and the world that had once thrived on diversity and disagreement found itself united under the banner of survival. Ryland, aware of the monumental task ahead, instilled a sense of urgency and determination in his forces. He knew that humanity's strength lay not just in its technological prowess, but in its indomitable spirit. Training programs were intensified, with a focus on adaptability and innovation, preparing human soldiers to face an enemy about whom they knew very little. Amidst the preparation, a sense of camaraderie developed among Earth's inhabitants. People from all walks of life contributed to the war effort, whether by enlisting in the defense forces, working in factories to produce war materials, or lending their intellectual expertise to strategic think tanks. The world stood as one, a united front against an unknown adversary. As the day of the first encounter drew near, Commander Ryland addressed the world, his speech broadcasted across every available channel. He spoke not just as a military leader but as a member of the human race, invoking a message of unity, resilience, and the unyielding will to survive. His words resonated with millions, a rallying cry for a species on the brink of its most significant challenge. The initial confrontation with the Krylocks was both abrupt and brutal. Emerging from the depths of space, the alien fleet materialized near Mars, catching Earth's outer defenses off guard. The Krylock ships, angular and menacing, armed with technology far surpassing human understanding, launched a devastating assault on the human outposts scattered across the Martian surface and its orbit. Commander Jack Ryland, stationed on Earth's primary command ship, the ESS Valor, watched the battle unfold with a mixture of awe and horror. The Krylocks' weaponry was unlike anything humanity had encountered. Beams that disintegrated metal on contact, shields that absorbed every conventional attack, and fighters that maneuvered with unsettling agility. Despite the technological disparity, the human forces fought with desperate courage. Pilots in their advanced but outmatched fighters weaved through the deadly ballet of energy blasts, while ground troops on Mars engaged the alien ground forces, revealing the Krylocks' physical form, bipedal, armored, and imposing. In these desperate moments, humanity's resilience shone through. A young lieutenant, Maya Jensen, piloting a heavily damaged fighter, executed a kamikaze attack on a Krylocks cruiser, creating a breach in its shield that allowed Earth's forces to inflict some damage. This act of sacrifice provided Ryland and his team with their first insight into the enemy's vulnerabilities. Ryland, quick to adapt, ordered a retreat to Earth's moon, a tactical maneuver that was part reorganization, part lure. The Krylocks pursued, but as they approached the moon, they found not a fleeing enemy but a prepared defense. Utilizing the moon's natural craters and ridges, human forces launched a guerrilla-style counterattack, leveraging their knowledge of the terrain and the brief insight gained from the encounter near Mars. In the command center of the ESS Valor, tension was palpable as Ryland and his team coordinated the defense. Amidst the chaos, a breakthrough occurred. Dr. Lena Zhou, a lead scientist, identified a frequency emitted by the Krylock's shields. With rapid innovation, she adapted Earth's weapons to disrupt this frequency momentarily, providing a window to penetrate their defenses. The battle on the moon was fierce, with human and Krylock's forces engaging in intense combat. The adapted human weapons, now capable of breaching the alien shields, turned the tide bit by bit. Earth's forces, under Ryland's command, fought with a blend of tactical genius and raw determination, pushing the Krylocks back, inflicting significant damage, and forcing them to retreat. In the aftermath, Earth's moon bore the scars of battle, and the human forces mourned their losses. Yet there was a glimmer of hope. The encounter had provided valuable data on the Krylocks' technology and tactics, along with a morale-boosting demonstration of humanity's ability to adapt and fight back, even when outmatched. Ryland, while somber over the losses, recognized the importance of this engagement. It was a testament to human tenacity and a beacon of hope that perhaps this war was not unwinnable. Following the moon's harrowing battle, Commander Jack Ryland recognized that conventional warfare would lead to certain defeat against the technologically superior Krylocks. With the lessons learned from their first encounters, Ryland shifted tactics, initiating a campaign of guerrilla warfare that leveraged humanity's adaptability and tenacity. Human forces began executing hit-and-run attacks on Krylock's supply lines and isolated scout ships. Small, agile human fighter squads would emerge from the asteroid belt or the magnetic storms of Jupiter, striking quickly and retreating before the Krylocks could mount a significant counterattack. These skirmishes, while minor in scale, began to erode the Krylocks' operational capacity and gather a wealth of intelligence on their patterns and technology. On Earth and its colonies, the human populace adapted to a state of constant vigilance and resistance. Cities were fortified and civilians were trained in basic defense, turning every human settlement into a potential stronghold against Krylocks' incursions. The spirit of resistance permeated human culture, with propaganda emphasizing the cunning and resilience of humanity in the face of a more powerful foe. Ryland, operating from a mobile command center hidden within the Kuiper Belt, orchestrated a series of audacious operations that demonstrated the effectiveness of guerrilla tactics. One notable operation involved a decoy convoy of human ships, appearing vulnerable and isolated, which lured a Krylocks fleet into a minefield laid in the remains of a shattered planetoid. The resultant damage to the Krylocks fleet provided a significant morale boost to human forces and demonstrated the potential of ingenuity over raw power. Simultaneously, Earth scientists, led by Dr. Lena Joe, continued to analyze the technology salvaged from skirmishes. They developed new weapons and defensive systems specifically designed for hit-and-run tactics, and began retrofitting civilian ships for combat, turning them into guerrilla vessels that could strike unexpectedly and vanish into the cosmos. One of the chapter's pivotal moments occurs when a small team of human commandos, utilizing stealth technology reverse-engineered from Krylocks equipment, infiltrates a Krylocks vessel. Their mission, to gather intelligence and, if possible, sabotage the ship. The operation is fraught with tension, showcasing the bravery and ingenuity of the human soldiers as they navigate the alien environment, ultimately succeeding in planting a virus in the ship's core systems, causing chaos in the Krylocks fleet's coordination. The tide of the war began to turn when humanity intercepted a damaged Krylocks warship that had drifted too close to Saturn's moon, Titan. Commander Jack Ryland seized this unprecedented opportunity, dispatching a team of elite engineers and soldiers to secure and investigate the vessel. This operation marked the first time human forces could closely examine Krylocks technology in a relatively intact state. Inside the alien warship, the team discovered a wealth of technological marvels, and crucially, databanks brimming with tactical information. Among the most significant finds was the detailed schematics of Krylocks fleet formations and weaknesses in their interstellar communication networks. This information hinted at a centralized command structure, suggesting that disrupting it could severely impair Krylocks' operational capabilities. Armed with this new knowledge, Ryland orchestrated a series of strategic strikes targeting the identified vulnerabilities. Human forces, now more confident and better equipped, engaged in precision assaults on Krylocks' communication nodes and supply depots. Each successful mission disrupted the aliens' ability to coordinate, gradually diminishing their tactical advantage and operational coherence. One of the chapter's climactic moments came when Ryland launched a daring assault on a Krylocks command hub, identified from the data retrieved from the captured warship. This high-risk operation involved a coalition of Earth's finest pilots and soldiers, signifying the unity and resolve of humanity's diverse nations and colonies. The assault was not just a military endeavor, but a symbol of Earth's indomitable spirit. The attack on the command hub was intense and fraught with danger. Human forces had to contend with a formidable Krylock's defense, showcasing their newfound tactics and technologies. In a heart-stopping sequence, human fighters, employing guerrilla tactics honed over months of conflict, penetrated the hub's defenses, allowing a team of commandos to infiltrate the facility and deliver a crippling blow to its command infrastructure. The operation's success had far-reaching consequences. Without their command hub, the Krylock's forces became disorganized, their responses slower and less coordinated. This shift allowed humanity to transition from defensive guerrilla tactics to more assertive strategic operations, targeting key Krylock's positions across the solar system. The turning point in the war against the Krylocks brought not just a shift in military momentum, but also a profound transformation within humanity itself. Commander Jack Ryland witnessed this change, seeing it as a beacon of hope and a testament to human resilience and unity. In the aftermath of the successful assault on the Krylock's command hub, Earth's nations and colonies found a new sense of purpose and camaraderie. The global population, once fragmented by petty disputes and nationalistic pride, now stood united in their determination to defend their home and secure their future. This newfound unity was reflected in the collaborative efforts to rebuild war-torn regions, share resources, and exchange knowledge. The spirit of cooperation extended to the scientific community, where researchers from various disciplines and nations pooled their expertise to unlock the secrets of the alien technology. This collective endeavor led to rapid advancements in human technology, including enhancements in spacecraft propulsion, weaponry, and defensive systems, significantly leveling the playing field against the Krylocks. Ryland capitalized on this era of unity by orchestrating a series of joint military operations involving forces from different nations and colonies. These missions, characterized by their precision and coordination, further demonstrated humanity's adaptability and strategic acumen. One notable operation involved a multinational fleet executing a synchronized attack on a Krylock's resource extraction site, showcasing the efficiency and teamwork of Earth's united forces. Amidst the chaos of war, stories of heroism and solidarity emerged, further solidifying the bonds between Earth's inhabitants. Soldiers from historically rival nations fought side by side, saving each other's lives and forging friendships in the crucible of conflict. Civilians across the globe contributed to the war effort, whether by participating in resource drives, volunteering in medical facilities, or simply offering moral support to their protectors. However, this chapter also delves into the personal cost of the war. Ryland, while heartened by humanity's unity, grappled with the weight of command, fully aware of the lives lost under his leadership. Yet, in the faces of his soldiers and the determination of Earth's citizens, he found the strength to persevere, recognizing that their shared resolve was humanity's greatest asset. With the Krylocks reeling from their disrupted command structure and humanity's newfound unity and technological advancements, Commander Jack Ryland knew the time had come for a decisive action, a direct assault on the Krylocks' homeworld. The intelligence gathered over the course of the war had finally revealed its location, a heavily fortified planet at the edge of the solar system, shielded by an armada of Krylocks warships. The plan was audacious and fraught with risk. It required a coalition of Earth's finest forces, a testament to the planet's unified front. Ryland, ever the strategist, devised a multi-pronged attack. The main fleet would engage the Krylocks' armada, drawing their attention and firepower, while a specialized strike team would infiltrate the planet, targeting its core command center. As the human fleet approached the Krylocks system, the tension was palpable. Ryland, aboard the flagship ESS Vanguard, coordinated the attack, his resolve unshaken despite the looming threat. The initial clash was cataclysmic, with human and Krylocks ships exchanging devastating salvos. The human forces, leveraging their new technologies and tactics, held their own against the alien armada, each ship's crew fighting with a determination fueled by the knowledge that the fate of humanity rested on their shoulders. Meanwhile, the strike team, led by Commander Ryland himself, embarked on their perilous mission to the Krylocks' homeworld. Utilizing stealth technology and the chaos of the space battle as cover, they descended to the planet's surface, infiltrating the heavily guarded command center. Inside, they encountered fierce resistance from Krylock's defenders, but the team's training, courage, and adaptability shone through as they pushed forward, driven by the mission's critical importance. In a heart-stopping moment, Ryland and his team reached the core of the command center. With the battle raging above them, they initiated a sequence to disable the Krylock's planetary defenses, a move that would expose the alien world to a full-scale assault. But as the sequence neared completion, they were ambushed by a Krylock's contingent. In the ensuing struggle, Ryland was severely wounded, but he managed to finalize the sequence, ensuring the mission's success at a great personal cost. With the planetary defenses down, the human fleet launched a full-scale bombardment of the Krylock's homeworld, targeting military installations and command hubs. The Krylock's, overwhelmed and unable to coordinate a defense, suffered catastrophic losses, their grip on the system crumbling. In the aftermath of the climactic battle on the Krylock's homeworld, Earth and its colonies began the process of healing and rebuilding. The war had ended, leaving a legacy of destruction but also a newfound sense of unity and purpose among humanity. Commander Jack Ryland, now a figure of legendary status, watched this transformation from a place of quiet reflection, having chosen to step away from the limelight to recover from his injuries and contemplate the future. The chapter opens with Earth, showing cities once marred by the scars of war now bustling with reconstruction and renewal. The shared experience of the conflict and the victory against the Krylock's had galvanized the population, fostering a global community more interconnected and supportive than ever before. Monuments were erected, not just in celebration of victory, but in memory of the sacrifices made, ensuring that the lessons of the war would not be forgotten. Technological advancements, a byproduct of the war effort, catalyzed a new era of exploration and development. The alien technology, once a harbinger of destruction, was now a tool for advancement, integrated into the fabric of human progress. This leap in technology spurred a renaissance in space exploration, with humanity venturing deeper into the cosmos, driven by a collective curiosity and the desire to prevent future threats. Ryland, during his convalescence, engaged in a series of dialogues with leaders, thinkers, and ordinary citizens discussing the path forward. These conversations, broadcasted globally, touched on themes of resilience, unity, and the shared responsibility to forge a future that honors the sacrifices of the past. Ryland emphasized the importance of vigilance, of learning from history to ensure that the unity forged in the crucible of war would not dissolve in times of peace. As new alliances formed between Earth's nations and its extraterrestrial colonies, a council was established to oversee interstellar affairs, ensuring that the voices of all humanity were heard and represented. This council, with Ryland as an honorary member, worked towards a future where conflicts could be resolved through diplomacy and mutual understanding, reflecting humanity's growth and the lessons learned from the war. Years after the victory against the Krylock's, humanity had not only healed but thrived, turning the scars of war into symbols of resilience and unity. The final chapter focuses on the legacy of the conflict, exploring how the experiences of the war shaped the future of humanity, both on Earth and across the stars. Commander Jack Ryland, now retired and considered a hero of legendary status, lived a quieter life, far removed from the command decks and battlefields of his past. Yet his legacy was ever present, influencing the new generation of leaders and explorers who looked up to him. The chapter unfolds with Ryland being invited to speak at the anniversary of the war's end, a global event commemorated on Earth and its colonies. As he prepares his speech, he reflects on the journey humanity has undertaken, from the brink of annihilation to a flourishing interstellar civilization. Humanity's advancements in technology, spurred by the war, had opened new frontiers in space exploration. The Krylock's technology, once a threat, had been fully integrated, giving rise to faster-than-light travel, advanced medical treatments, and enhanced communication networks that connected the far reaches of human space. Culturally, the war had instilled a sense of unity and collective identity among Earth's diverse populations. Annual commemorations of the war served as reminders of the past struggles and the importance of maintaining the unity that had been so hard won. Education systems taught new generations about the war, ensuring that the memories of those who had sacrificed their lives would not be forgotten. As Ryland concludes his address, the scene transitions to a space observatory, where a new threat looms on the horizon, a distant signal detected by the deep space sensors, a reminder that the universe is vast and unpredictable. Yet this time, humanity is not fearful but prepared, a testament to the enduring legacy of their struggle and triumph against the Krylocks. If you like this story, please click on the like and subscribe button. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will post a video as a token of appreciation.